Okay, here's solving systems by substitution. I think I'm going to do 4 examples for you guys today, so I'll do 2 and 2. So steps for this, the first thing you want to do is you want to get one equation to say y equals. So if I look at my first one, the second one says y equals. That means I'm good with step 1. Then I plug the y equals equation into the other where I see y. Okay, so here's my y equals equation. Here's what y equals. I'm going to take this and plug it into the other where I see the y. So everything else is going to stay the same. So my 8x is going to stay. My plus 8 is going to stay. Now I see the y, so I'm going to plug in some stuff. My equals is going to stay, and my negative 24 stays. So everything in this first equation is still here. But instead of writing y, that's where I'm going to put what y equals. So 4x plus 17. And then I'm just going to solve. So whenever there's a number outside of the parentheses, I have to distribute. So I get 8x plus 32x. 8 times 17 is 136, plus 136 equals negative 24. Here's a like term. So 8 plus 32 is 40. So 40x plus 136 equals negative 24. I need to get x by itself. So I minus 136 minus 136. 40x equals negative 24 minus 136 is negative 160. Divide by 40. And I get x equals negative 4. But if you remember, you have to, for systems, you need a point of intersection. So I have the x coordinate, but I need to find the y. So step 3 is to solve for both variables. So that means you have to plug in to get the second. So sometimes you're solving, most of the time you guys will get x first and you're going to solve for y second. Now, it doesn't matter which equation you take, but you have to take one of these originals. So I'm going to take the second one. So I know that y equals 4x plus 17. And now I just found out that x is negative 4. So y equals 4. And now here's my x, so negative 4, that's where you plug in, plus 17. Now I just simplify. So 4 times negative 4 is negative 16 plus 17. Negative 16 plus 17 is 1. So now I got my x and my y, and I just write it as a point. So my solution for this one is negative 4, 1. So again, before I start the next one, we made sure one was solved for y. Then we plugged the y equation into the other where I see the y. So here's where I see the y. So I took this and plugged it in, and then I just solved, and then plugged in to get the second variable. Remember to pause along the way if you need to, so you can copy it down.